Hello, this is Maria Keckler, and I want to take just a few minutes to talk to you about teaching online. If you are watching this presentation, it means that you are interested in teaching online, and so I want to talk to you about becoming an online certified instructor through the Esra Center for Excellence. You may be asking yourself why. Well, many of us are kind of babies coming into this online learning environment. Perhaps you have taught online, but you have never actually taken a course online, and so you're missing out on that experience. Maybe you have actually taken courses online, but you have never actually taught or created a course. One of the great things that we have now is a lot of documentation and research that has been collected, best practices that really help us do a good job to succeed both as instructors and as students. And so that's what the certification process is all about. So I just want to take a few minutes and cover some of the things that you can expect during that online training that will certify you as an online instructor. We're going to learn things like answering questions promptly. You will find that many of the things that you do in the classroom that are very successful do not work, do not translate to the online learning environment. One of those is answering questions. You will, for the first 2 weeks, experience what it feels like to be a student, and perhaps what it feels to be a little bit frustrated and expecting to have an answer immediately, and realizing that there's a little bit of time that goes on before your instructor gets back to you. You're going to learn about assessments and how they shouldn't be a mystery. This is true also for the traditional classroom, but especially in the online classroom. We're going to talk about assessing frequently. We're going to talk about varying the types of assessments that will help you know if your students are actually learning. This is important because assessments are what helps us understand if our students are going to succeed in our program. We're going to talk about how to communicate frequently with your students without overtaxing yourself as an instructor. You will learn to check up, diagnose, and prescribe instruction, tools, and also learning objects so you can have the greatest success in making sure your students are learning. Discussions are a huge part of the online environment, and so learning how to keep them going and how to make them dynamic and profitable is going to be a big part of your success as an online instructor. We're going to learn also the importance of etiquette. Many of us who teach on a traditional program have a personality that really helps us in the teaching process. Sometimes wit or maybe sarcasm is part of our personality, and when we come to an online environment, it does not really work. And so we need to learn how we can be effective without losing our personality, and also helping our students communicate with each other in a way that is going to be beneficial to everybody involved. Also, we want to teach you how to make sure your course is healthy, how to diagnose if your course is healthy before your students get frustrated or drop, or worse yet, tell everybody else they know that they should not take a course through our institution. If we can diagnose the health of your course early, we have a better chance of doing what we do much better, and making sure that our students are telling others that this is a place where they need to be learning and completing their degree. Ultimately, what we want to do is make sure that learning is taking place, because when learning is taking place, our students are happy, they are successful, and so the online certification program will help you understand how to build courses and teach courses that are driven by objectives, that are supported with activities, content, and evaluated through effective assessments. I love this quote. As I said before, there's a lot of data out there right now that can help us be successful, and this is one of them. Studies have demonstrated that people who feel a bond with their fellow students have a higher likelihood of experiencing success. Well, if we do not have a face-to-face interaction, how can we make sure that our students feel a bond with their fellow peers? Well, that is something that you're going to learn through the online certification process. So what is this certification process all about? Where is it going to take place? Well, the good news is that you do not have to show up for any kind of training on our campus. You can get certified online just the way that you're going to be teaching. We have two opportunities. The first one is April 6th through the from the 6th to the 30th. The second one is from May 4th to the 29th. The first 2 weeks of that training, you will be a student. You will be learning about online learning, about all the things that I talked about, but most importantly, you will be completing assignments that will allow you to build a course during the second set of weeks. So the week 3 and 4, you will be building a course that you will be able to teach. You will be teaching that course with a mentor observing you. So then at the end of that course, you can get an evaluation. That will complete your certification process, and you will receive your certificate through the Ezra Center. If you are interested in participating in one of these two training opportunities, it is important that you contact me right away so I can put you on the list. I do have a limited space, so we can do a good job with this first set of trainings. And so I want to make sure that if you're interested in teaching as a certified instructor, that you will be listed on this training. My email, it is listed here, mariakeckler@shadowmountain.org. Once I receive your information, and if you can tell me what dates you are interested in, I will be communicating with you, sending you a syllabus and also a checklist of things that you can get prepared so you can be successful during the 4 weeks of training. I really look forward to interacting with you in the certification course, and I hope that you will be excited because there's a lot of stuff to learn.